Okay, the event just wrapped up. I'm only doing this video because I know a lot of people didn't get to watch it. Um, the first game it was Fambi versus Bruce. That was a good game. The game took like literally. It should have been a quick game, but Fambi trash. Bruce not that good either. I don't know what people see in these two guys. The game took literally like an hour. And Fambi was complaining and falling all over the place, complaining about the sweat on the floor, sitting on the floor for 14 minutes each time he fell. It was terrible. I was just waiting to get that game over with because I didn't like it at all. So Bruce won, but both of them dudes terrible. Bruce a little bit better, he a little less terrible, but Fambi is absolutely terrible. I don't know who wanted to see that game. That game was just pointless. The second game was Nesco versus Ty Lawson, the old NBA player. That game was better. Nesco was just hitting big threes, and Ty Lawson he played good, but he had to get used to the triple threat because he was used to 1-on-1 playing with somebody playing aggressive. Nesco kept knocking the ball out of his hand. Now Nesco had a couple chances to win the game, but he decided to shoot some threes. I ain't gonna say crazy because he was hitting them, but yeah, he missed some threes at the end of the game. Uh, the refs was like for some reason trying to help Nesco win. They was trying to it's like they wanted him to win that game. And then at the end, it was like the most controversial thing that I saw in the little basketball event. Uh, Ty Lawson drove to the rim. It was like 28. It was 28-29. Ty Lawson was up a point. Drove to the rim, got fouled. Drove to then get the ball back. On the second one, you shoot a free throw. He drove to the rim. Got past Nesco, but he kind of bobbled it. You could they Nesco they on the floor. He got past him again, and Nesco fouled him again. So that put him in the free throw, and Ty Lawson supposed to win. Ty Lawson supposed to shot a free throw for the game, but Nesco yelled at the refs, and they tried to one of them tried to overturn it. The other one was like, "No, you got to keep it the same." I'm a fan of whatever you call on the floor, you just stick with. I felt like Ty Lawson won the game, and they tried to cheat him, so he just quit. He was like, "Well, I ain't finishing the game. I ain't about to let y'all just straight screw me out the game and just give him the ball and try to give him another chance to win." They were trying to help Nesco win, so that was terrible. Uh, I got Ty Lawson winning that game. He beat him. Uh, the third game was who was the third game? Rob versus Zay. Zay undefeated. Rob was just throwing up deep threes like he always, but he was hitting them at the beginning. Kind of went cold. Zay cost himself that game. Zay literally was posting up doing post hooks on Rob, and Rob couldn't do nothing about it. And then like he'd go to the post, he'd just do a little move, get into the post area, do a hook shot or a little fade or a floater, and he was shooting like 90% and 80% from doing that on Rob. And he looked stronger than Rob. And then like Zay just took a couple of plays off and shot jump shots and missed all of them. If he would have did that the whole game, he would have beat Rob. But hey, to each his own. He didn't. He mixed some jump shots in and he'd go down, he'd post up, get down, do a hook, or run in, do a little floater hook around the rim, hit four of them in a row, and then say, let me just shoot a three for no reason and miss it. Then he'd do like two more hooks, make both of them. Let me shoot a three and miss it. Then do another hook, make it, and then say, let me shoot a three and miss it. And then Rob was like missing. He started missing. Then he just got hitting crazy shots, and then he started blowing past him and doing like layups. And then it came down to I think it was 27-26, and Rob just got the ball, did a little move, and ran to the corner, shot a fade and three. And Rob hit basically any kind of three. He greened it. He hit that and gave Zay his first loss. I felt like Zay could have won that game, but switched it up, and he was just decided like I'm gonna just shoot threes. And I don't think it's three. If he plays somebody trash, you can use it, but you gotta stay with what's name. All the commentators telling him to draw the whole game. So yeah, so Rob game is first. I got Rob as a new number 2. He gotta play Nas. Nas and Rob is the only game left. The next game was Kyrie Walker versus Nas. This game was absolute. Nas is like way better than this guy. Like Nas is clear number 1 now. Some people gonna say Rob, but I don't. Nas is clear number 1. He really just showed Kyrie. He showed Kyrie that he ain't even close. Like that was just a blowout. It was like Kyrie he just looked like he not in shape and he don't really got a bag. Like I don't know. He did a couple moves, made a couple shots, but Nas just kind of walked. The game was kind of boring. It was like the second worst game on the card. Nas easily beat him, and it wasn't even close. Won this little 10K from him and moved on. So yeah, that game wasn't good. Nas way better than him. Okay, now you got the main event. School versus Lamont. Lamont was talking crazy before the game. Lamont came out. Lamont came out hitting crazy shots. Went up like 11-0. School did a little snapback. He blocked this shot. They were like, ain't none of his team. Lamont corner was going crazy, talking crazy. The chat and on the video, everybody was going crazy. And then, for some reason, Lamont just started giving him threes. He was doing like that half check, like not really trying to check, but he was like putting his hands up to try to, like I'm not really contesting the 3, but I'm just like hope you miss and get the ball, and I get the ball back. And School was hitting deep 3. He couldn't bully Lamont. Lamont was too strong for him to run downhill. He couldn't really do anything because he was like playing overly aggressive. But Lamont's stamina was terrible. Like it looked like Lamont, if you would have gave him like 6 months and he would have just changed his diet and worked out and had good stamina, he could have won that game. But he didn't have the stamina. He got tired. School was hitting deep 3s, and then Lamont, he made a little surge at the end to make the game like 26-26, and then School got fouled. No, it was like 26-25 or something. 25-25. School got fouled, and he hit the free throw. Then he fouled him again. He hit another free throw, and then everybody knew School wanted the. It was 28. Yeah, because he had 2 free throws. It made from 26-26, he had 2 free throws, made it 28-26. Because when it was 27-26 School, you could kind of tell School was going to win when he got past the point where Lamont said he was going to get to. Just because it was like Lamont didn't think School was that good, as good as he was, because he thought like, he little as hell, I can bully him, and it didn't work like that. So School just came in quiet, didn't say nothing during the game, after the game, before the game. He didn't say nothing. He just came in, played, and left. He didn't even do his post game interview. He hit 2 free throws. Then he went for the game. Crazy as lit. This dude did like some kind of Harlem Globetrotters over the shoulder hook fight, and while getting fired, but the ref didn't call it, and made it to beat Lamont Peterson. That was hilarious. He beat him with the Lamont Peterson sitting there with his head down. He talked too crazy to lose. I think I don't think it's over for Lamont Peters. He talked crazy, and you know what I'm saying. And see, when you talk crazy like that, you got a big game coming up. You're gonna go through him, Nas, and all you going crazy at the top guys. Like you want Lamont Peterson to win. To see if he can complete this whole goal, because he was talking about how he gonna go through Nas, they all these dudes, and but Rob didn't say nothing. And to lose, that was bad on his behalf. It didn't look good. So what I say is, I think he plays Zay next. I think but he got to get better in better shape, get better stamina. He got to talk crazy today. He got to play Zay, and if he beats Zay, he can be right back. Say like, oh, that game was a fluke. I was stealing. I got to get in better shape. He got to get in better shape. I think him versus Zay is a good matchup. But Zay hooks is just tough to stop. But they both lost, so that's a perfect matchup. I think the next game is Rob versus Ness. Not Ness. Nas. Rob versus Nas they got to be the next game. Them two got to play now, because like taking out Zay. A lot of people had Zay first. Some people had Nas first, and a lot of like the real people who knew basketball like Nas really better than him. He beat Nas in the game to like 5 or 7 like years ago, and we were like, bro, come on now, let's be honest. Yeah, so Nas is the new number one. Well, he been number one in my book, so you got to do Nas versus Rob. I think you got to put Scoop beating Lamont Peters like that. I got Scoop number 3. Well, but then Scoop beat Rob, so I got Nas 1, Scoop 2, Nas 3. Rob 3, Zay 4, and probably Moon 5. Like, if you really want to be and then you got like Cam 6. that's my list. But I think it was a good game. I think it was a good card. I feel like Scoop. I feel like at the end it was a good card, and that's about it. That's all the results. So them all the people who won. If you didn't get to see the event, I'm telling y'all, putting y'all hip. Overall, because I saw the TNC one, and I'm not bashing TNC, and I'm not gonna bash BallisLife. I thought they could have did better presentations and how they had the game. I thought like it was just like little stuff that BallisLife and off the dribble should have worked on, like basically having the floor mop, having the area for it wouldn't be a sweat fest in there. Better crowd management, stand off the court. The referees was terrible all night. Like who was these guys? Like they had literally like the one of the referees was like below average, and the other one was like it was like a guy they just picked out the crowd, put on the jersey. The white one was below average, but he's decent, but he was below average. He's not good enough to hold a pay-per-view ref for pay-per-view, but the other guy was just terrible. He overturned the call. All he was just doing just crazy nonsense. So they got to work on that. TNC is okay. I just feel like TNC is like they getting big, but I feel like the problem with them, I feel like they're going to be the reason that kills YouTube basketball. Because YouTube, I feel like YouTube basketball is going to die one day, because YouTube basketball died when the scene get too money hungry. And I feel like they starting to they get money hungry because they're like, we want to pay these guys more. But we all saw this happen with battle rap, where all the battle rappers started getting paid crazy amounts, and it started off like everybody, you could just see anybody go against anybody, and that was when it was at its best. And I think that genre is really gone with the YouTube thing. Like, if you're gonna ever want to see any good game, they're gonna make you just pay for it. There's no more easy. There's no more games where you just gonna just see two good games, and that's what made me really like the BallisLife one better than the TNC. Because TNC don't give you no good games. Like, they literally just they go to a new city and have a known player go against an unknown player, play them, and then all of the good games they want to charge for. So I feel like I can't support them like that. You got to still put out some good games. They just took all good games off of there, and just now we got to see no name people like play. I'm not a fan of that. I just think TNC is gonna be the reason that they gonna kill the basketball culture, because it's gonna all these dudes play each other so much, and just you can't overcharge people. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to do a rant versus them, but at least BallisLife put out good players playing each other, so you can still see a good match on YouTube for free, and that's what TNC don't do. So, but like both of them, but like I said, they both need to work on their event. TNT got to get off that money hungry. Sir, they should have gave everybody that Lat versus Keyshawn game for free, but of course they wanted to charge for it. It's not even, they should have saved it for the pay per view, but they wanted to charge for that too. They didn't want to charge for everything. But that's the end of the video. I want to talk everybody here off. This boy 100,000. I'm out. Like, comment, and subscribe.